Hello everybody, we are now into the Gran Turismo side of the evening for the next couple of hours. We've just done an hour of ACC. I'm not going to talk about that at all. Trying to keep the two channels separate at the moment. I am still considering morphing them into one and just bringing them all under the main PlayStation Racer account that I have got all my Gran Turismo stuff in, but I'm still undecided whether I should mix ACC and Gran Turismo. Would welcome your thoughts in the chat on that, but for the moment just leaving the two separate. We're starting off at Mount Panorama this evening, so I'm just going to open up that room in the Mazda Roadster touring car. Not sure I've changed my oil in this car, so that would be interesting, but we will head over into the settings, change car, manufacturer. We're going to pick up the Mazda, which is there, and I want the Mazda touring car. Let's just grab that one. I think car settings, we have got racing soft tires on this one. I actually don't have any racing soft tires. Oh, I do have racing soft tires. That looked like it was greyed out. No, I'm wrong. Okay, so good evening to Igor and good evening Borky in the YouTube chat. Good evening to both of you. 14 people already watching, so we have a handful on ACC and already up to 14 in here. Again, probably reinforcing the fact that really I need to probably need to bring all this onto one channel if I'm honest. We shall have to see. Right, let's just pop across to the main screen and we'll see how we go. Good afternoon, Roger, or good evening. And Lucy, welcome to you all. Hopefully you're looking forward to some decent lobby racing this evening in Gran Turismo. We got 4 races lined up, and then once we got those 4 races completed, I'm hoping to dive into the daily race C for about half to 3/4 of an hour. Hopefully I'll get 1, maybe 2 races in. We'll see how we go. Welsh boy, good evening. So we've got everybody jumping into this stream. The ACC one, as I said, was pretty quiet tonight, but we had a nice little run with Jack Kobe, Jonesy, Unfazed, and myself, just the 4 of us. And from Monday, I may well open that up and join a public lobby, and then just see if any of the guys that registered do follow me. We shall see. That should hopefully give us some bigger lobbies, bigger racing. I feel like I might be ready for that, although I have still got quite a few tracks to learn. Unlike in Gran Turismo, where we know most of the tracks, not all of them, just most of them. So, who have we got? We've got Jack Kobe, Greg White, myself, Jonesy, Borky, and Unfazed is just joining. So 6 at the moment, and I can use the controller now, although I'm trying to get used to not using the controller. So let me just come up to the qualifier I'm going to start this one at 21:10, pretty much regardless of whether people are in or not. Where is, don't know where R2 is on this wheel. We'll send that out. So do qualifier at 21:10. D-Lock's just joining as well. And yeah, I'm going to jump out on track for a few minutes. Because what's interesting is we have now gone, we've gone from running GR cars for the last couple of weeks now into road cars. So we are going to need to just give consideration to that and the physics within Gran Turismo. Yorkie just saying hello in the chat there. Good evening, my friend. Right, stay over to the left. Brake underneath the bridge. Whoa! Still caught the wall as the back wanted to come round. Whoa, track limit and a big slide into the bargain. Oh, a huge slide there and into the wall. Thankfully nobody's behind me. Nobody saw that. Nothing to see here, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Jonesy. Thank you for joining us on the ACC side. We are now back into the Gran Turismo side for the rest of the evening. Welsh boy's going to be joining us soon. I think he's doing his exercises, his Pilates. Talking about shaky legs. Do you know what? I was wondering about the tyres on this. Let me just park this for a second. Let's just go back. So what I'm interested in is saying, Mitch, Mazda on racing soft but radical on SS. Strange randomiser. I'm really in a 2 and an 8 because the last time we did the radical, people said they wanted to do that on the sports tyres. And on the Roadster touring car, when I loaded this up earlier on, I had the game was set to sports soft, but the randomizer was racing soft. So should we be doing sports or hard, sports or racing tyres for this one? I'm actually going to put that out here as to whether we should be doing sports or racing tyres. At least I would if I could remember how to work the chat. Let's just see what people say. My camera froze. My camera has froze. My camera has frozen. Has it frozen? Yes, it's completely frozen. Let me just the GT7 webcam. Is that better? I think we're good now. I think yay, we're back. I think that OBS just dropped me out there for a second. Jack Kobe, racing tyres for sure on this one. So, okay, so Jack has gone racing tyres. Jack Kobe, radical is better on the sports. Yeah, so I've actually gone with what the randomizer said because I did wonder. So let's just get out on track. So it looks like we have got it correct then. Racing tyres in this one and sports on a radical. I'm not going to lie, I did double take earlier on and think, oh, have I got that right? It did throw me a little bit. I do like this little Roadster touring car on the racing tyres. Be brave, Mitchell. Be brave. Once again, struggling to trail brake in Gran Turismo and to use a little bit of brake mid-corner. Once again through there, just trying to trail brake, and it just doesn't like it. The back end wants to come around all the time. I'm not going to lie, a lot of people I know say that they like the new physics with the road cars in particular. Give me back my trail braking every day of the week, PD, please. I think that's why I do like ACC so much, because it does enable you to trail brake much better. Right, that is 10 past. Let's just see where we're at. So we've got 7 racers tonight so far. We've got Jack Kobe, Greg White, Unfazed, D-Locks, me, Jonesy and Borky. So, just got somebody jumping in. So quiet night all round so far on both ACC and also on Gran Turismo. A very quiet night. Well, Crazy Mac is in. So we've got Jacko. Crazy Mac is in the wrong car. So Crazy Mac has clearly not got the message. Let's just do a quick wrong car. Come on, give me wrong car. So obviously we need to be in the Roadster touring car. Okay, let's just see if he changes car and then we'll get underway. I don't want to slip the time too much because I do want to try and get into the Daily Race C at the end. But I'll just give him a moment just to see if C-Mac does come back with the right car. Welsh Boy says, one of the main reasons why I don't get ACC is because it will ruin GT7, because when using the wheel and you get used to ACC, the force feedback for the GT7 feels horrible. It's very different. It is very different. One of the things I have found with ACC is you can feel the road a lot more. Every bump, the information coming back through the wheel is massive compared to Gran Turismo. But I think you just have to switch your mind into ACC mode and Gran Turismo mode. Now, I know a lot of people won't want to do that, and a lot of people will find that very difficult. But that's just something that I'm having to learn to do, and will have to continue to learn to do. And I guess others will as well. Right, I don't know whether C-Mac is coming back. Mad Mikey, surely a reason to get ACC rather than not. GT7 is a relic. Is it a relic? I think it is if you are serious into sim racing. However, I think that if you're new into sim racing and you want to have a little bit of that, you know, the challenges and the licenses and things like that, then it's good. But certainly with regards to the force feedback, yeah, I mean it's nowhere near what the force feedback is in ACC. ACC for me is yonks and yonks ahead, if I'm perfectly honest. Right, I'm not sure if C-Mac is joining us. Drak Fury is just joining. I think once Drac is in, we're going to get this one underway. So I'm going to go at 1:15 regardless. Shame that C-Mac has not joined. I guess he's probably going to try and join as soon as I kick this one off after buying the car, which would be a shame. But as soon as Drac is in, we'll get this one underway and we'll get going. Like I said, I don't want to keep slipping on time too much. So, Mad Mikey's just saying in false feedback terms. Yes, definitely. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, sorry, I missed that. The false feedback on ACC is just outstanding. It really is. And actually, although I can't catch a car when it's spinning, once it's gone, in ACC, I can certainly feel it going much quicker than I can in Gran Turismo. Drac, are you joining us for this one? Are you coming into this? Yeah, I think we're in. All right, let's get the qualifying underway and we'll get going. So we've got 8 runners: Jack Kobe, Greg White, Unfazed, Deluxe, me, Jack Fury, Jonesy and Borky. Let's get this one going. Anybody else joins us now, they'll just have to join into for the next race. John, good evening, my friend. How are you? I'm having a bit of a quiet night on the stream tonight. I don't know how you're doing. Hope you're doing better than me. The ACC was pretty quiet, and we've got 17 people watching, but we've only got a small number actually in the race tonight. John's a bit quiet too. Yeah, it does seem a bit quiet out there. Good evening, Ernie. 5 watching, 3 in the lobby. It sounds pretty much the same as my ACC lobby, my friend. Whoa. Once again, that back end going away from me. And once again, it's the brakes whilst turning. In Gran Turismo, you really got to get the braking done in a straight line. It's like being out on a track day with one of the instructors where they want you to brake early and safely so they know you're going to stop the car before the corner. It's like, brake in a straight line, get all your braking done before the corner just so that I know we're going to stop in time. And if not, I've got some time to jab the brake. Whereas I really want to be able to turn, like through here, I trail brake all the way through here normally. And as soon as I start doing that, the car is all over the shop. And therefore I'm really slow because I don't trust it. I'm looking forward to doing Bathurst in ACC, if I'm honest. Again, normally I'm trail braking through there. I really need to put a poll up on whether we just stick with one stream or whether I do keep the 2 separate. And it feels so slow through there because of trying to get the braking done before the corner. Same here. I want to be just on the brakes ever so slightly through the corner for rotation and just coming off them more slowly. Alas, not able to do that. So 2:18.1. And we've just got 1 flying lap for the quali. So no pressure on any of us. Probably needed to push the quali to 10 minutes for this one, but just giving us 5. it is interesting. It gives you one flying lap to set a time. I actually quite like those, where it puts a lot of pressure on you to do well in one lap. Can occasionally throw up some weird grids as well. As you can see now, at the back end of the car, I'm in the wall. Cannot trail brake. Cannot trail brake in this car, in this game. And I hate to say it, that is one of the things that I do dislike about Gran Turismo. It's coming down through the off the mountain there, through there. I used to be able to come through there, riding the accelerator and the brakes all the way down through there and carry quite a lot of speed. And I used to really enjoy that little sequence of corners. And since we've got the new physics, I have really struggled at Bathurst. Really struggled. Whoa. Yeah, I am. I am. Mikey's just said, you are just so used to it in ACC, you're noticing even more now in GT7. You're right, because I used to trail brake a lot in Gran Turismo 7 before the last update or the one before, where they changed the physics. And suddenly I had to relearn how to drive. I had to brake and not trail brake through the corners. Now, having spent the last week or so in ACC, where I'm back to my natural driving style, natural racing style, ACC just feels comfortable, it feels right. And it pains me to say this, but now I've come back to Gran Turismo 7, I am really struggling with the physics. Mad Mikey, best GT7 physics was nearly 2 years ago. Best physics it had was in the GT Sport one. It got worse and worse to me. It did. But you are right. Before I went across to ACC, I had started to get used to the physics in Gran Turismo 7. I was learning to drive how the game wanted me to drive, including I've learned with the daily races. And I do want to do a video on this, but the daily races in Gran Turismo 7, I have found, and I feel as if they actually want me to race dirty, because you've got to get that win. It's all about the win. With ACC, it's more about having a clean, safe race and keeping your stats up by racing more cleanly, going for cleaner overtakes, trying to get your racecraft in. So where is somebody quick? Where is somebody slow? Where can I go up the inside? Where can I get, you know, an up and under? All sorts of different things. All sorts of different things in ACC that is so different to this. And, well, I have got my thoughts on ACC and GT7. And they're formulating more and more, especially now that I'm doing these evenings where I'm spending an hour in ACC and then a couple of hours in Gran Turismo. It really does polarize your thoughts, jumping from one to the other. And I'm starting to see why a few of you have said this, and why quite a few of the where am I? I need to keep my foot on the brake. Give me a second, let's get this one underway. And I think the other thing I'm finding really interesting is the pure GT7 racers are now all over me in this one, because it's like, how do I drive in Gran Turismo 7 now? Because it's almost like the confidence has gone with some of the corners. There we go again. You can't trail brake and turn. I want to be braking slightly in there as I go through that corner. I want to sort of slide the car through that corner as I would normally have done. And now you just can't do it. I used to brake here, then I've been coming off the brakes as we're going down here, and it's just, woo! And again through here, I would be trail braking into this corner. Shut down GT7 and put ACC back on. Do you know what? The temptation is there, but the discipline is not, because I want to bring more and more people into sim racing and my love of sim racing, and the best place to do that is in Gran Turismo. And what I then want to do is to take people across to ACC. So again, it's all about the downshifts. So am I downshifting too quickly? I do know that I downshift better in ACC than I do Gran Turismo. So I'm downshifting too soon again. This is what G-Dad was saying before Christmas. So what I want to do is come into here and I want to brake down, down. Oh, but it's still almost wanting to bite me. Maybe I'm just going back to my old habit. This is why I love having you guys watching, because you'll pick me up on my mistakes. Whoa! Downshift in a straight line. Okay. It's annoying because I used to be quite good around here in Gran Turismo. Let's work on these gear shifts then. Was something that G-Dad was working with me on just before Christmas. Stay out the wall, stay out the wall. It's on the grass. Please. Thank you, RL. And good evening. Yeah, I've got to just work on it more, I think. So, 150, brake in a straight line, 1. I'm also trying to get to the point where I'm changing into the gear for the corner as I turn. That's the other thing that I was told towards the end of last year. That's something I need to be working on. So we'll brake in a straight line and then third gear as we turn. This one is my troublesome one at the moment. So again, just as Ernie's saying, to get it straightened up before you start to change gear. Okay, it did not like fifth through here, so I just small lift, pick up the curb on the power when it's straight. So we need to go straight. Oh crikey. Zero confidence through there. Right, let's see what we can do. Jack Kobe's on a 218.7 and I'm on a 231, where 224 is my best. So we've got to find 6 seconds from somewhere. We are blues on all of the sectors at the moment for that last one. So off the accelerator a lot earlier than normal through there. Is I can't get my gear changes right through there now. Something I'm gonna have to work on. So we got a bit of a pasting on that one. So 24.4 was my fastest at 2018.7 for Jacoby. Terrible, 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 terrible. 55 seconds off. Ooh, that's horrendous. Not good at all. Okay, let's save the replay. We'll share that one. Sometimes I feel like I really need to go back to school when it comes to this game. Go back and do the licenses again or something. Although I haven't done the master ones. Maybe I should do that. Right, so Mikey's just saying doesn't work with all cars though. You could bog down coming out of some of the corners. Okay, no worries, no worries, no worries. Well, it gives me something to work on, gives me something to think about. It gives me something to try. And just see if that makes any difference. Your result there, Unfazed was your winner, a 2:18.8. Jacoby with the fastest lap with a 2:18.7. Jonesy in third with a 2:19.8. Jack Fury in fourth. D-Lox fifth. Borky sixth. Greg White seventh. And I got eighth. So your top three for the first race, Unfazed, Jacoby and Jonesy. Right, so the next race. We're off to the Nürburgring for this one. 4 laps around here, and we are on 2 and 2 tyre and fuel with mechanical damage as light. And the car that we're in for this one, I can't remember. Let me just pull up the randomiser and have a little look. Remind me of what car we're in. We're in the Radical, of course. We are in the Radical. Sports tyres on the Radical, so could be interesting. Let's just try loading the settings again for that one. Now the Radical often comes up at Michelin Raceway Road, Atlanta. Doesn't often come up here. So this one's going to be quite interesting. We're up to 12 races now. The car that we want is the Radical. Manufacturer, that's the easiest way to find it. Come down to the Radical. There she is. We'll grab that. And we are on sports soft tyres for this one. Not liking the weather too much out there at the moment. 2 and 2 tyre and fuel. And no mandatory pit stop on this one. and we will start the qualifier for this one at 21:45. A little bit behind where we wanted to be, but that will be fine. Let's get out on track and see what this is like, because that is looking pretty greasy out here. We got a wet race at the moment. This is going to be interesting. My wheel is super light right now. Now, no wet tyres for this, as we're on the sports tyres. They've got some level of tread on them to clear the water. I hear you, Ninja. I hear you. Whoa. $21.40. Wow. Thankfully, this is only practice. Hopefully, once we get the quali underway, we'll have some better weather. And you can see the crosswind that we've got. Look at the spray coming off the back of Ninja's car up ahead as we were going up the hill there. Unfazed, just doing a little bit of drifting, I think. But again, you can see the spray just being blown straight across the track. Here comes more rain. Just got a few minutes. Whoa. This will be interesting if we've got a wet weekend for the practice, the quali and the race. This will be very, very interesting. Again, I'm not in control of the weather, so this was a big surprise to me. Just trying to remember what I've been told about the braking. Whoa! On the curbs. Was brave on the accelerator, just kept it planted there as the car was going a bit this way and that. It's a couple of minutes and then we'll be off and running. We'll see what weather the game has in store for us. Again, coming into this one, we'll brake a little bit early, changing down in a straight line and using the brakes to slow rather than the car. Car definitely a little bit more planted when we do that. Right, where are we? Let's have a little look and see where we are. So we've got 12 runners at the moment. We've got Jack Kobe, Greg White, Welsh Boy, Unfazed, Deluxe, myself, Jack Fury, Ernie Ball, Ninja, Wacky, Jonesy and Borky. Those are your 12 runners. Just under a minute and then we will get this one underway. Ninja even is just asking if the chat room is open. Very often a few of the guys have a chat room where they will be talking together. I don't actually have that running whilst I'm running the stream because there's just so much going on that I don't enter into that chat room. But when I'm racing offline, not streaming, then I do often join those. Jonesy, semi-slick track day tyres. Absolutely, and good fun. Jolly good fun. Right, let's go. Let's get this one underway and see what weather the game has in store for us. So we've had a wet practice. What are we going to get now? What are we going to get this time? Wow, it looks a bit damp still. That still looks pretty damp out there. So we've got 5-minute quali. Just taking it careful into the first corner. It's slippery. Oh boy, this is slippery. We're almost up already. I could almost do with the car in front to gauge how much water, but I can use the gauge and you can see it's intermediate tyre situation at the moment. Snatched a gear too early there. Back end wanting to step out under acceleration. Whoa! That just threw the car around. Just trying not to get in the way of the two cars that are coming through there. Got another one behind. Whoa. They told me racing ACC would make my racing better in Gran Turismo. I'm not convinced. Hello, Vincent. Just checking that wet gauge. For some of these corners. No real dry line forming yet. Right, brake in a straight line, change gear in a straight line. Brake, change and turn. Here comes the rain again. Got the wind. Do you know what? I didn't even know we could have wet conditions here. So it's really nice to see Gran Turismo throwing us up a wet race with the random conditions on. So this is going to be our last run. Let's just try and make this one count. Unfortunately, I won't get to do another one. There's quite a few people that will get to do another run. Jack Kobe, Unfazed didn't get to do another one, but Jack Kobe, Drat Fury's going again, Welsh Boy, Greg White, Wacky Debaki, all getting an additional run. Looks like Ninja's finished. The order is changing slightly. Jonesy's still running, so we have still got a few people that are running at the moment. Vincent, what are we doing tonight? We're doing Gran Turismo. We're doing Gran Turismo, 4 races. We've done one already. We've got 3 to go. And then hopefully around about 11 o'clock, maybe a little bit after the way things are running, I'm hoping to drop into the daily races to have a look at Daily Race C. I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll give it a go. But one of the things I've got to do over the next hour is I have got to get to grips with braking and changing down gear in a straight line. I do need to be changing down. GDAD picked up I was changing down too quickly, and Ernie has thrown out that I am actually changing down gear whilst turning, which is causing the back end to come round, and which makes sense because as you changing down the gear, the I'm not actually running this. As you're changing down gear, the all of the weight is thrown onto the front of the car, and the back end wants to come round, which makes perfect sense. Oh, Iron 9010 is saying C is rough. So you're saying I should be doing B? Should I be doing B or C, my friend? What do you think? You know my woeful skills at Gran Turismo. Who we got in this one very quickly? You've got Jack Kobe, D-Logs, Unfazed, Drat Fury, Welsh Boy, Greg White, Jonesy, Wacky Debaki, Borky, Ernie Bull, me, Ninja, Number One and Tyler didn't quite make the cut. So no pit on this one. Let's get this one underway and see how we go. Oh, RL, you'll be, if you're doing C, you won't be with me. You're way too good. You're way too good. I'm back in the B's now, my friend. You're way in the A pluses, I think. But I imagine that we'll be doing it together. Oh, the wet weather. Ah, your new UK account. Oh, it's a B also, BS. Oh, cool. That'd be good. That would be wicked. All right. We'll have to have a look at that. Right, okay, so where are we? Traction control is on 1 because we're in the wet rain. We'll pop the radar on. Let's just see if I can stay with these guys. I might be a little bit quiet and see if we can actually complete a race close to some of the other guys. So on the brakes good and early, just to make sure that we don't run into the back of anybody sliding. Or looks like the back end was already looking to come around on me. You can see how wet this is. He's using the radar at the moment, just don't want to run into people. See if we can get down the inside, or what will now be the outside of Borky. Braking nice and early again. Just checking the radar before we come over. Fast car coming up the inside into this corner. Whoa. Okay, a little bit of a tap on Ernie by one of the cars there. Just managed to enable me to just find my way through. It wasn't me that tapped, but I did manage to get the benefit of that one, I feel. Just watching the radar again. Two cars catching up very quickly there. So radar in, radar out. Radar on the way in. Radar on the way in. Radar on the way through. Radar on the way out. Just keep an eye on that radar. Also watching the guys up front at the moment. Smooth on the inputs. Whoa. Walkie on the inside. Oh. Hello, Rodney. Sorry, concentrating like mad at the moment. Everybody keeps telling me to shut up and race. This one, I'm shutting up and racing. Oh, Wacky's off the road. I'm off the road. It keeps beeping their horn. Oh, wicked, the sun's out. I do love these dynamic races. No. Sorry, Wacky. Quite a few cars together coming across the line there. Whoa, I did lose out a little bit at the end there, just a little bit cautious, a little bit too cautious in places, especially as that rain was drying out. But again, just trying to work on the braking and the gear changes there, so concentrating on those a little bit more than hammering it round the track, as it were. So we'll just save that one as a replay. I don't know if anybody is actually looking at these replays or whether I am wasting my time doing this, but it is useful in case somebody does have a steward's inquiry or anything they want to do. It does mean I can go back and have a look at them afterwards. And also sometimes if I've had a reasonably good race but somebody's done a lot better than me, I can actually look at them and compare how I raced compared to how they did. Sometimes I learn an awful lot that way. We're trying to get back into the habit of streaming and racing at the moment. It's interesting. Jack Kobe was your winner with a 2:11.2 in first place. Unfazed in second with a 2:13.5. Greg White in third with a 2:13.7. Ernie Bull in fourth again with a 2:13.6. And then we got Deluxe in fifth, Jack Fury in sixth. Sorry, Deluxe in fifth, Jack Fury in sixth, Ninja in seventh, Wacky Debaki in eighth, Jonesy got me at the end there in ninth, as did Welsh Boy in 10th. I got 11th and Borky in 12th. But your top three, Jack Kobe, Unfazed and Greg White. Our top three ACC guys are leading the way. So the ACC guys are definitely leading the way. Now we're off to Trail Seaside 10 laps in the GL4s, the same race that we did last night, where I was unfortunately having an issue with the chicane of death. And RL9010 says, put exclamation mark on ones you think should be highlighted. Not quite sure what that means, but there we go. Worry about that later on. Right, change car. Which car are we going to go for? I don't know which car to go for. I'm going to have a look and see what cars other people go with. Oh, put a exclamation on ones you think should be highlighted. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Very good point. Should do that. So what we got? We got a 458, a Hurricane, another Hurricane. Ernie Ball's in the McGann. Wacky Tobacco's in the NSX. Jones is in the G70. I love that BTCC livery. The Paul Radicic Mondeo livery. I love that. It just meshes with my head. It's on a G70 rather than a Ford Mondeo. But there we go. I don't know what car to go with on this one. What should we do? Unfazed has gone with the Hurricane as expected. So I'm not going to go by what he is doing. I'm going to get this one on 22.10. So we're going to get into this one very quickly. It is a race that we know. Everybody should be pretty set on it. Let me just double check on the tyres information. So we are on racing medium and no pit stop for this one. We got a real mix of cars actually in this one. I'm going to go a bit crazy. I'm going to go a little bit crazy. Racing medium tyres. This could be a crazy idea, if I'm honest. There's a load of people out there think, what are you doing, Mitchell? Are you crazy? Vincent, why do I never race in first person mode? Do you mean like in that mode? Because I can't. The main thing is visibility. I've only got the radar, and when I'm streaming, yeah, like in the cockpit cam, when I'm streaming, I'm very conscious of people around me. I don't want to be the one that's getting in the way of everybody, because my racing isn't the best when I'm streaming and watching the chat and everything else. When I'm in this view, I've got the big mirror at the top, where I could see some of the other cars coming up behind me. And if I've got things going on the stream, or I'm watching things, or I'm checking the chat and things like that, it does mean that I've got a lot more warning of when a car is coming up. Now I know you've got them on the track map, and you've got them on the radar, but I do like having the mirror available to me. Now occasionally you'll see me flip into this mode, and I tend to do that when I'm in traffic, so I can see where the bonnet is in relation to the car in front. But most of the time I'll be in this view. And I have to say, actually, I want to get used to the cockpit cam for, I think we're actually pretty much there for the quali. I do want to get used to the cockpit cam for ACC. So yeah, it's just one of the things I want to do. And I just struggle with it. There's just not enough visual aids. It's just, you know, you can't see anything, which is my biggest gripe with that. So we've got Jack Kobe, Greg White, Welsh Boy, Unfazed, D-Lox, myself, Drac Fury, Ernie Ball, Ninja, Jonesy, Number One Pops, Borky, and Tyler is just joining us in the nick of time. So as soon as Tyler is in, we will get the qualifying underway. But yeah, that's really is the only reason why I do it. It is the only reason why I run in that view is the visibility around me when I'm streaming. For ACC, I'm using the bonnet cam where you've got the bonnet. For much the same reason, while I'm trying to get the visuals and everything else. And just I do struggle a little bit with the visuals when I'm in the cockpit. That's the only reason. Which would I like to be doing? Oh, cockpit every day of the week. If I can make it more real. And when I'm racing offline, as in not streaming, and I'm in VR, of course you're in the car, you're in the cockpit, but you can move your head around a bit more, and you can check the mirrors and things, and you can just move your head around so much more for more information. Who have I got behind me? Can't look for the moment. It's Mr. Kobe. Why is it always that Jack comes out right behind me when we get into qualifying? And he's chosen the better car. What did he choose, actually? He went past me so fast I couldn't tell. The only way I'm going to find out is by overtaking him. Jack Kobe's learnt the unfazed trick. I forgot. This Hurricane does not like braking while being turned. You've got to get this braking and gear work done in a straight line. Where are we? 2 minutes. Should get this one on one more, I hope. What's my favourite car to race in? GR3, I think the BMW M6, GR4, whoa. Not sure. I tend to move around a bit with regards to the cars. Especially with the M4s. I quite like the GR4s. Quite like the Genesis. Is this top split? No, we're in the lobby racing. So no, some of the guys in here are top split. Jack Kobe is constantly at the top of the timing charts. Welsh Boy's quick. Ernie Ball's quick. Unfazed is quick. There's quite a few quick guys in here. But even when we get into the daily races, I'm not going to be top split because I'm only a B-rated racer. So I've got some way to go to get to A+ and top split. If you want to watch top split races, then the likes of Rory Alexander, Tidgney, I think, into the wall there, Kai, Key, those types of people. No, no, I'm not top split, no chance. I bounce around top B, low A at the moment. I was mid B, but I've managed to get myself up to high B. But no, I'm not that good. I think people come here to watch to see how bad I can race. So as you're going to see there, so I'm a BS. We're up against Jack Kobe, it's A+, Welsh Boy is A, D-Lox is A, Unfazed is A. We've got a few other A's in here as well. Greg White is an A. How Greg isn't an A+, I will never know. I try to keep up with them. I have my moments. But unfortunately, I'm not consistent enough. And when I'm streaming as well, my consistency is a bit off. If I go really quiet and I really try hard, my consistency does come up a little bit. But 9 times out of 10, I'm doing the stream and things and not necessarily concentrating 100% on what I should be doing. Unfazed, stop doubting yourself. Oh, I don't doubting myself. Not at all. But I know I can get back into the A's, and that's where I want to be. Let's start this one, and well, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. So we're starting 4th on a reverse grid. It won't be long before the likes of Greg and Ernie Ball and Jack Kobe and Unfazed are coming through the pack. So let's see if I can get myself settled down and just see what we can do over these 10 laps. And yeah, okay, let's go. I'm going to probably be a bit quiet on this one. I need a pit crew. We'll definitely do. Please be a rolling start. Thankfully it is. Okay, so let's see how we go. Wow, 3 aside. Unfazed coming through fast. That's only going through. As you can see, not the greatest and the fastest, definitely not top split. I've got Welsh Boy coming through now. Welsh Boy will pounce anytime he wants. Whoa, that's Unfazed off the road. And Ninja. Wonder if they both had a coming together. Trying to remember about that braking and gear changes. 2.2 to Drac. D-Lock's 1.2 behind me and closing. Big old gaggle of cars behind me. I think I took the old wing mirror off there. That's bad. That's bad. Chicane of death. Featuring in my races again. Now we've just got 3 really good races in front. And a good one behind, chasing hard too. Oh, too deep. See what a difference it makes when you tap the wall. As you can tell, experimenting a little bit with that. Didn't come off. Oh, there's not many people you can go through there side by side with. Respect there, and then some. Oh, I nearly hit my face under braking there. Almost had to put myself in the wall there. Front end damage. Oh, no, 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 no. Ugh. Ugh. Lost it big time. Now you know why I'm not top split. As I said, consistency. That's a shame. It's having a really good run with Unfazed then. Black Fury 6 seconds down the road, so I've got some considerable way to go. You can see how much time we lost. We've gone from a 149, 151 to a 207. It's a huge amount of time lost. And Black Fury with the fastest lap at the moment, 147.2, which is a great lap. I think I've got my tyres, I'm losing them at the moment. It's tires all over the place. Oh, they have gone. damage on the front as well at the moment. These tyres have had it. I can't believe that this is sliding around like it is with only half worn tyres. Can he just calm down a little bit? Try and bring this home in 9th. Braking a little bit earlier than normal. Small lift through there, brake. Wow, Track Fury 17 seconds down the road now. Just braking a tad earlier. But there you go. Can I stay with the top guys? Almost, but consistency invariably gets the better of me. I make a little mistake and then it's all over, and it is those little mistakes that I've got to stop making. So Unfazed is one of the better drivers. He's right up there with the rest, and we were having some good side-by-side action, some good running, and unfortunately didn't quite manage to keep it going. Welsh boy up front doing really well for a win. Jack Kobe second. They were in the McLaren, Jack Kobe and Greg White. Welsh boy in the Ferrari, Unfazed in the Hurricane, Ernie Ball in the McGann. So yeah, I enjoyed that, even though one or two little issues, but yeah, when I am quiet and trying, then it can be a little bit better, and that's something I've got to continue to work on. So let's just save this replay very quickly. I've just saved them as PSR as normal, and while that's doing that, let me just pull up the randomizer and we'll have a quick look and see what we're doing next. So while it's doing that, the next race that we're going to be doing is on screen now. It is Dragon Trail Gardens in the Red Bull X2019. 5 laps. It's going to be a quick race, this one, in the Red Bull. 5 laps, 2 and 2 tyre and fuel. Mechanical damage is heavy, so that's going to penalise a few people that cannot control the beast. And we're on any racing tyre you like. We'd no need to pit. It should be a straightforward sprint, this one. But we are going to be heading off into a very quick car. Jack Kobe wants a couple more laps. You want a couple more laps on this one? Do you want to go a couple more? Give me a shout out in the chat. Let me know what number of laps you would like to do in this next race coming up, and I can change it in the randomizer as well. But Welsh Boy was your winner there with a 148.0. Jack Kobe in second with a 147.9. Greg White in third with a 147.9 as well. So a 991 and a 983. Nothing to separate Jack Kobe and Greg White. Unfazed in fourth. Only Ball in fifth. D-Locks in sixth. Jonesy in seventh. Jack Fury with that fastest lap, a 147.2. Really quick lap in eighth. And then we've got I came in 9th, Ninja in 10th, Tyler 11th, Borky 12th, and number 1 Pops was a DNF in the Swift there. But your top 3, Welsh Boy, Jack Kobe and Greg White. Ernie's going to sit this one out. He's having a drink. I'm not hearing anybody saying to do any more laps for this one. other than Jack Kobe. Should we go 7? Should we go 7 or should we go 10? And we're doing for time. It's 22. Let's go. That's 20 minutes with a. Let's go crazy. We'll go 10. Oh, I can't because we've got somebody initializing. Do we think 10's a bit too many? Should we go 7? I think 7's a good number. I quite like 7. I still can't choose 7. Ooh. Jack Kobe likes the idea of 10. What have we got? Why can I not do anything? Have we got somebody? Oh, have we got into a bug? I should be able to change this. And I canna. It won't let me change it. Now it has. So Jack Kobe said 7. I think I've gone for 10. I think 7 is probably about right, if I'm honest. But we'll see how we go with this number of laps, and I can adjust it accordingly if we feel that it was a bit too many. So where are we? We're on room 110. And I'm going to take this up to 7 laps. And we'll mark that as checked. And I do need to get out and just run a few laps, because this car is crazy, crazy, crazy. So we'll start the qualifier at, oh no we're not, we're going to throw everybody in the deep end. We'll go to 45. Let's just get out on track quickly. This one's going to sort the men from the boys. What camp do you think I'm in? I know what camp I'm in. Ooh. You need the downforce, but it's like, how quick can you go through the corners? Not that much. Oh, and we've got heavy damage on this one. Right, let's see who's mad enough to do this one. Right, so we got Jack Kobe, Greg White, Welsh Boy, Unfazed, D-Lox, me, Drac Fury, Ninja, Jonesy, Borky, and Ernie Ball, I think, is sitting out on this one. I may well end up jumping out this one and commentating on this one. Depends how I hook up with this car. Gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting. How quick do you go through these corners? I just don't know. Just do not know. Right, it's just... But you know, I'm not the only one spinning out. One of the key things to this one is going to be keeping it clean and not getting damage. Easier said than done in this little mosquito sounding car. We are now going to need to qualify with damage. Welsh Boy with the 1:13.9. It's a quick old lap, that is. In the gravel, nearly. No worries, Jonesy. Oh, it's hard to read the chat while you're doing this. 119 and Jack Kobe's on a 112. Like I said, I might as well just hang my gloves up and go home. One 112.2. Wow. Goodness me. Look at that. Greg White just 0.8 behind. Wow. Oh my word. There's going to be some... This is going to be a tough old race. So, let's get this one underway. I'll just see what happens. Oh, I am going to get chewed up so fast here. We shall see how we go. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wish me luck. I might just need it. I just might need it on this one. Woo! Ernie Bull sitting with Jack. He wants to pick up some tips. Hardly any time to look at the radar. How did I know I was going to do that? Boy, this is hard. I can't even drive this now with the damage. This was not one of my favourite races. when this one was put into the in the randomiser, and I have to say that it's continuing to be one that I'm not a great fan of. Never been a great fan of these little Red Bull things. Drap Fury with a bit of a spin there. They do bite you. But we've got Drap Fury's out front. Jack Kobe is chasing behind. Jack Kobe really quick around here. He's got it down to a 1:12.032 at the moment. Let's just jump on board with him. Just see how quick these cars are around here. See what we can learn. Wow, 7th through there. How on earth does he go through there flat? Wow. Now I know I only wanted to ride on board. Trail braking, it can be done. Wow, what a race between these two. Jack Fury and Jack Kobe absolutely going for it. And way out in front compared to the others. There is a brilliant battle going on behind. We've got Greg White, Unfazed and Welsh Boy in a three-way battle, which is really tight. Greg White's 0.7 ahead of Unfazed, who's 0.4 ahead of Welsh Boy. Ninja's not far off the back of those guys, but up front it is Jack Fury and Jack Kobe. Jack Kobe all over the curve there, getting a big sideways moment. I'm a little bit behind RL, but we hopefully will get one at 11:30. I believe there's a race at 11:30, which will give me a little bit of practice, and then we'll get a 11:30 till midnight race. That's my hope. We'll be done with this one in about 6 or 7 minutes, I think. Wow. Jack Kobe chasing down Jack Fury. I think 7 laps would have probably been about right for this one. But Jack Kobe's still trying. Greg White is still ahead of Unfazed, ahead of Welsh Boy at the moment. There's a little bit of a gap that is forming now with these guys. Greg White just stretching his legs a little bit. Unfazed 0.6 ahead of Welsh Boy, so there's not a lot between those two. But up front, it is still Jack Kobe chasing down Jack Fury. Jack Kobe using all of the curves and more at the moment. One does wonder whether he is just biding his time. We've got quite a few laps to go yet. We're only on lap 6. Halfway through lap 6. So 4 laps after this one to go. Jack Kobe probably watching Jack Fury see where he's quick, where he's slow, where he can pounce, where he can get a clean move done, and then when does he make that clean move? Does he make the clean move early and then make a break for it? Or is Jack Fury on it and Jack Kobe is struggling to find a way past? Who knows? Who knows? Slightly different lines with these two races, you can see. Jack Fury trying to break the toe there. But Jack Kobe right on the back. I don't think breaking the toe is really going to make an awful lot of difference with this. Jack Kobe was actually closing up while Jack Fury was trying to break the toe. Jack Kobe across the curbs again, risking the sausage curbs. getting away with it. Right, tucked up close, just 0.1 of a second. He's making a move up the inside. No, backs out of that one, thinks better of it. Is he going to go for the switcheroo? Oh, right on his back bumper, 1.1 of a second. Couldn't be any closer between these two guys. Jack Fury now chancing the curbs as well. I saw a little telltale touch of dust jump up there as he just caught the inside wheels on the inside of the curb. How bold is Jack Fury feeling right now with these curbs? Jack Kobe has been testing the curbs. He knows where he can jump. He knows where Jack Fury is vulnerable. He knows where Jack Fury is quick. Or maybe Jack is quick everywhere. Jack Kobe now having a look around the outside as we go over the start finish line. He's got a beautiful run coming down into the first corner. They are side by side. Jack Kobe gets the inside line. Jack is going to have to step in behind now. That has given Jack Fury the upper hand as we get into lap number 10. Coming down, oh, big loose back end from Jack Kobe there as we go down this far straight into the tight left hand. I'm going to leave these two for the moment and just have a look to see what's going on behind. So Unfazed is now in third. It's all changed. We've got Unfazed in third, Welsh Boy in fourth, and Greg White just off the back. So I think Greg must have had a bit of a moment. So Unfazed at the moment. Oh, again, a Kobe slide there from Unfazed. That same corner getting the power down. The back end of the Red Bull really stepping out. And Welsh Boy will have seen that. I was just going to say Welsh Boy a little bit smoother out of the corners, but then just jumped across the curb and the grass, I think, there, which has enabled Unfazed just to pull clear a little bit. Up front, Jack Kobe 1.1 seconds now ahead of Jack Fury. So just pulling away slightly now, 1.2. Is there anything that Jack Fury's got in the tank to try and pull this one back? Great run from Jack Fury here. Drac using all of the curbs and more now. You can see the different line that Jack Kobe and Jack Fury are taking. Drac getting it really loose at that corner back there, but Jack Kobe now with a 1.2 second lead. Is he now going to take this a little bit more cautious and just bring this one home? Just a bit further back, Unfazed now is 10 off of Jack Fury, but 14 off of Welsh Boy. So it looks like Welsh Boy might have had a moment as well. Greg White's fallen back. Oh, they're in the pits. We got some pit work going on at the moment at this stage. Whoa, that was Jack Fury just recovering. Oh, he's in the barrier again. Unfazed is going to be looking at second, I think, with Jack Fury with damage on the front and the rear, struggling like I do to get off the curbs. That's let Unfazed through. Unfazed getting a surprise second place. Remember, we got heavy damage on these cars. Jack Kobe now 13 seconds down the road, still pushing it like there's no tomorrow. Absolutely on it. Just on board inside with Jack Kobe now as we come around to start the last half of this race. First gear up into second, just riding the curb slightly up through the gears, picking up the inside there, the apex here, fourth gear, just as smooth as you like, coming down into what I refer to the hexagon curve. Always reminds me of a bit of a hexagon, this one. I know it's a full hexagon, but it's what I refer to it as. And we go up to the end of the lap here. And Jack Kobe's going to come across the line to take the win. And we got Unfazed. I don't know what Unfazed is doing. Has he got a dodgy wheel? I think he might have a dodgy wheel here. As we come across the line. Whoa! I don't know what he's doing. He's all over the place, but he's going to get second. Just enjoying himself, I think. Jack Fury, absolutely brilliant race with Jack Kobe. Whoa. Jack Kobe saying that dirty air was tough. I couldn't get past Drac. Wow. So Drac Fury in third, Welsh Boy in fourth, Deluxe fifth, Greg White in sixth. And then we're going to get Borky, I think, is going to come. Oh, Greg White in the wall there. Looks like Greg is going to get sixth. Although Borky might have something to say about that. Oh, he can take sixth place. He's gone a little bit deep. Borky with front end damage. Oh no, he goes round. Borky's dropped it. He's going to try and get out that one. Ninja is in the pits at the moment. And Ball's feeling a bit sick now. I tell you what, driving on board with Jack Kobe, you definitely would. Borky just coming across the line in seventh. Ninja in the pits at the moment. Not quite sure what's going on there, but way off the pace. I think he's given up on that one. Lap 5 must have pitted and just given up on that. But your winner there, Jack Kobe. What a race! What a race! He had a stonking battle with Drac Fury. Drac did manage to get third place in the end. A completely beat up car. Damage on the front, damage on the rear and engine. But wow, what a race that one was. Right, okay, let's save the replay. That is your last one of the night, I'm afraid, because I'm going to be heading off into the daily races. A lot of people want me to do that. I'm just going to save this one away. And we'll see how we go. Jack Fury, car limped home. Oh, certainly had a lot of damage. Engine damage, front damage, rear damage. Heavy damage, looking like it may well have taken its toll on a few cars there. But boy, I jumped out and spectated an absolute cracking battle between Jack Kobe and Drac Fury, and that one looked really good. Your result, Jack Kobe with a 1:11.8. He broke the 1:12 in the end. What a lap that is. Unfazed in a fine second place with a 1:13.6. Drac Fury with a 1:13.1 for third. Welsh Boy fourth. Deluxe in fifth. Greg White sixth. Borky seventh. Ninja in eighth. And I was a DNF in ninth. Your top three, Jack Kobe, Unfazed and Drac Fury. Wow. Right. I am going to jump out of there. And I'm not sure why everybody's asking if they can send friend requests. I don't know what all that is about, but we'll ignore that for the minute. I don't know what's going on in the chat. We shall see. Right. We'll come out of there because they're just spamming with all the messages. Right, so all I'd like to say is thank you to everybody that has raced with me this evening, both in the ACC at the very beginning and also in the lobby races. 4 great lobby races. Struggling a little bit with ACC, with Gran Turismo at the moment, so it would be interesting to see what happens now. Now we're going to head off to Daily Race C and just see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Right, bear with me a second. Let's just come out of there. Let me just put you back on the main screen. And I've got a friend request from RL9010, which I will accept. I've got a few others in here from people I don't know. So I'm not doing those for the moment, but RL, yours has just been saved. Right, so what we'll do is we'll come out of there. As I said, that is the lobby racing done for this evening. Now I'm going to head across and see how we go. Borky, good night, my friend. Good night to everybody that is moving on. How's the new wheel, by the way? I absolutely adore this new wheel. It is really, really nice. Really nice. I've still got a few of the buttons to set up. And 2 of them don't actually work in ACC. I've got to try and work that one out, but we'll see how we go. Right, so where are we? Monza, select from garage. I'm going to do this in the that's where I want to go. I'm going to try this in the BMW. The car settings, I'm going to go racing hard tyres. And entry period starts in 2 minutes. Ooh, okay. What I might actually do, let's just cancel out of there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change my car. Come out of there. Just want to go into here. So I'm in the endurance. What I want to do is just set the tyres to racing hard. That way I'm all set and done. Right, let's just go back into sport mode. And we'll go daily race C. Select from garage, current car. I've got a few minutes. What we will do, because I believe Drac has got a new time up. A 1:49.1. Let's just grab that. Try put that in the collection. We'll close out of there. Close out of there. 50 seconds to entry. So we'll just hang fire for the moment. Oh, he's just saying I've put a new time up. Grab it quick. RL9010, your friend request has been accepted. So you should now be good. Yeah, this new wheel, I thoroughly love it. The only thing I do miss is the additional flappy paddles, because I like the handbrake one. I have remembered I've had to start using the brake for the grid starts, where I was used to like having the flappy paddle. So I need to try and map one of the other buttons. But like I said, I've got to look at all the buttons and rework those. Right, so we're in. We'll start the qualifying time trial and we'll see what we can do. Our qualifying time trial at the moment is rubbish. Settings. Go settings. We will open up collection and grab Drac Fury's fastest one of 1:49.1. And let's get into this and see what we can do. Hello Matt, thank you for popping in. That was an awful exit. Okay, Annie, I hear you. Yeah, we're trying the daily C, and I'm in the BMW at the moment. I'm hoping to get one race in before midnight. That is the plan. gears are catching me out a little bit. I have a feeling, unless there's a lot of rage quitters, I'm not going to do very well. Whoa! Certainly not going to do very well if that happens. Let's just retry that one. Ooh. Thank you, Muttley. Struggling with confidence to get the power down at the moment. The end is so loose. Under acceleration. Ain't that cheap? Do I feel any difference? I like the hand position. It definitely keeps your hand more where it should be, if you know what I mean. So you're unable to move your hands around quite so much, so that gives you a bit more consistency than the D wheel, like the full-blown wheel. So from that point of view, yeah, it's much nicer, because you can hook your thumbs in. Let me just start that again. Hook your thumbs into the little recess here, bit here, and it just feels, I don't know what it is, it just feels nicer. It's hard to explain, really. My hands don't seem to wander around the wheel quite so much like they used to, I think is a key thing. So yeah, overall, I've not put the other wheel back on since this one's gone on, so I must be liking it. Has it made me any quicker? No. I wish it had. Obviously the only difference between this one and the other one is branded for PlayStation. This is not, it's branded for the PC. So you've got to just bear in mind the button's a little bit more. I'm overshooting that again. You've got little stickers you can put on, but I didn't really want to do that. And at the end of the day, most of the time, let me just restart this one. Most of the time, I'm doing feel on the buttons. The only thing I've found a little bit annoying is the buttons aren't the same as the other wheel. So I've got the game set up for the other wheel, and I was hoping that when this one went in, that most of the buttons would be the same. Some of them are, but not all of them. So I've just got to reconfigure a few bits. And of course in the game I think it's only got the D-ring. I don't know if it's actually going to show this wheel. I haven't looked actually, I need to do that. Actually, somebody did say to me last night about the Nismo, and I did say I would try the Nismo today. This is probably going to be the only time I do this one before it changes. So I'll just stick with the BMW that I know. wondering whether to try the Nismo, but the trouble is, time is getting a bit short. I'm going to stick with this. Stick with the BMW. Don't change now. Changing now would be a silly idea. I'm assuming with this one it's just a straightforward pit, no change or anything, no fuel or anything, just straight in and out. Yeah, no fuel, no tyres. Hit 1.5 or 9. I think I'm going to pit depending on where I am in traffic. If I've got traffic issues, then I might pit. If not, I might carry on. But I guess if it's if there's no change or anything, it doesn't really matter too much where you jump in. But where are we? We're starting dead last, I think. Oh no, not quite. 13th. One of my favourite starting positions. Anybody in here that we know? Kev, I think I've raced before, but well out the way. But we'll see how we go. 911s, GTRs. Looks like I'm the only... Oh, no, there's a couple of M6s in there. Well, we'll see. We'll see how we go. I don't expect to do well, but we'll see how we go. So 10 laps of this one. I am going to be quite quiet. Okay. A draft. Okay. Let's just see how things go. Right, if you want my attention, please use @PlayStation Racer. Otherwise I will not be looking. I'm just going to be looking for the orange that will come up. Otherwise I'm going to be quiet. Whoa. Okay, I did get a bit roughed up into there. Yeah, it was a bit manic that first lap. Not quite what I was expecting. I'm breathing. no. Pedal sticks. No, I don't normally do the longer races. Pretty hopeless as usual. Pretty hopeless as usual. One place improved, but not good, not good, not good, not good. don't know why I'm finding Gran Turismo harder to race in. But there we go. So S has gone up, B has gone down. So yeah. Expect the unexpected. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to get bumped into that corner though. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't quite expecting that one through there. Oh, well done, track. Well done. Where is it? Is it the GTR? Is it this one? Oh, well done. That's my B ranking dropped a little bit. So really what I should be doing is doing this race. But I'll give this one another go. That needs to be a GL3 car. So which one have I picked up the wrong one? Where is it? Or is it the 18 or the 13? Good night, Matt. Which one do I want to go with? Let's go with the 18, I think. Thanks, G-Dad. GT3 18. Okay. Whoa. Back a bit earlier for that one. In this car. Yeah, gonna get one more. a bit too late. Haven't got a clue on the brake balance on this car, Ernie. What should it be? So on turn one, brake just before that factory shadow at around 125. Oh, that's a lot later than I have been. About 125. Okay. Thanks, Ernie. That's too late. Ugh, that's way too late for me. All right. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I think I might have left it a bit late anyway, if I'm honest. But I am braking this GTR slightly earlier than the BMW. I'm planning on that 5. Does that sound like a good idea? Tyre marks I'm using on this chicane, this one here. What do we feel about box? Ah, sorry. Ah. Sorry, I saw the box. Okay. Yeah, I should have had Discord running, Jack. You're right. Never mind. We might cut that. It's not like ACC. It's not like ACC. There's a lot of pushing still. ACC invites you to race clean. Gran Turismo invites you to just chuck it up the inside and hope. And just hope that you can just make it work. I could have chucked it up the inside of that guy and pushed him right off, but I just thought I'd give him a little nudge on the way in just to say, oi, didn't appreciate the push through that corner. But then maybe I've just got to cover the corner off a little bit more. Unfortunately, the B's dropped, even with an 8 coming up from where I did. So, you know, you got to be top 6. Ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. So, but I'm quite happy racing in the B's, to be quite honest. Where are we? So we are... we've dropped quite a bit. We've dropped quite a bit. But there we go. Being nice doesn't increase your DR. I know it doesn't. But the whole point, unfazed, is... and I'm talking a bit quietly because I am over time. My point is, I don't want to race like we have to race in Gran Turismo. I want to race like we race in ACC. And that's the mental block I've got at the moment. I don't want to be chucking it up the inside and pushing people off. How many times did I get pushed there? I mean, that guy was never going to get by unless he pushed through. The other one on the chicane was never going to get by unless he pushed through. We had the other one on, I think it was a Ascari, where I got spun around. You know, the guy just took off. There was no way that that was a passing place. But they just chuck it up the inside, and if they push you off, they push you off. And as long as they keep going, they keep going. That's what I hate about Gran Turismo right now. It is encouraging me to race dirty, and that's not how I want to race. There we go. There we go. Anyway, we are over time. I am going to call it a night now. Loving the wheel, loving the racing, loving being back doing the streaming, and just, well, we'll be back. Won't be on over the weekend because there's a lot going on, but I will be back on Monday with more of the same, and I'm going to try for an hour ACC, couple of hours lobby racing, and then hopefully next week the daily races will be a bit more kind, and we'll get out at 11 o'clock and do those as well. So thank you ever so much for watching. If you haven't already, please smack the like button on the way out. Have yourselves a cracking weekend, and I will see you on the other side. I'm just seeing that Brands Hatch for race C. What is race B? You know, I'm not a great fan of race C. It's a bit beyond my attention level. And, you know, daily race B is, I like daily race B, short, fast sprints. This is what we like. Hey, Ernie. Thanks, Mitchell. Remember, we love you, and I love all of you. I really, really do. Suzuka in the GR2. Now that could be very, very interesting. Suzuka GR2, that could be right up my street. Let's have a look and see how we do on that one on Monday. I will see you then. Take care. Bye, guys.